All right, we're back here at Brookville, and we apologize there. We just lost the internet for a second. That's just part of how it goes. And they're introducing some of these little guys right now.
I think they might have kicked their connection. They might have kicked the cord or something, maybe. Because they're all wound up. They're excited.
I'll tell you why. Way to throw them guys out there and see what they can do tonight.
Oh, it is fun. Some schools do that. They'll have the little guys and girls wrestle before their for their varsity matches, and those matches are fun to watch because these kids are just unbridled energy and they're just going after each other. It's fun. More younger guys can get involved and girls can get involved in the sport, the better.
What we should do is get about 10 of these little guys and put them up against Tyler in the middle of the mat. And that'll be that could be a nice little fundraiser or something.
That would be. I would watch that.
I would
pay to watch
too.
that.
That'd be all right. I think the little guys would beat them too.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would think that would be a good bet.
Nice crowd here at Brookville tonight too, as they continue to introduce these young guys. Just about done. And we'll get to the varsity match coming up. We'll listen a little bit and do some watching. See them moving around there on the mat.
I would not want to go up against that guy. He looks serious.
I tell you what, I know.
He's preparing for the WWE, I think, with the cape and the.
Yeah, he was probably one too that walked in and was disappointed there was no squared circle.
In the flower pattern pants.
Boy, a lot of young wrestlers. And, we talk about building programs, and you talk about that in every single sport. And this is another one, too, that you see. I know for many years I've been at Commodore Perry High School, and wrestling has been one of the backbones of that school. Now they are tied in with Lakeview High School, and they really push that youth program. I know they do with the Clarion program here in Brookville, down at Red Bank Valley, and Punxsutawney, all those places.
Well, that's where you get your future wrestlers. These guys are going to remember this. These guys and girls are going to remember this for a long time, that they were introduced for a varsity match. And, they're dreaming about the day that they're going to be out here wrestling for their high school team. And I guarantee you there's going to be a handful of these guys and girls who are going to be wearing those Brookville singlets and going out there and chasing a state title in about, I don't know how these guys are, a few years, I guess.
I love it, too. The bigger guys, how they want them to run around the mat? The bigger guys cut across the middle. I like that. They're smart.
Yeah, the little guys were zooming around.
One. There we go. I like that.
They were zooming around. The big guys were just kind of lumbering right through the middle. They're like, I don't have the energy for this. I'm just going to cut across and take my place.
So we're still moments away. We'll get started here with Brookville and Punxsutawney. More matches coming your way, too. What did you say, Kilroy, in a couple of weeks?
A couple of weeks we have one. I have to double-check again to see who the matchup is. The 31st, we'll have one. We'll have one in February as well. I know we have Clarion Red Bank coming up at some point. So we'll bring you a couple more wrestling matches before the season's over.
So there you go. The young guy's been introduced, and great to see all of them, and I know they're going to be up there cheering in the crowd for their Brookville Raiders. So that's the other thing Bob always yells at me, but can't help it. I just want to call them the Blue Raiders, and that goes back a long time ago. Actually, did my student teaching here at Brookville High School.
Was that when it was a one-room schoolhouse?
One-room schoolhouse, no computers, anything like that.
You had the inkwells and the desks, and the boys would dip the girls' ponytails in the inkwells.
Kevin Drew, our wrestling coach at Commodore Perry in Lakeview, the combined thing, he actually was here for a short time at Brookville. He still actually wears his either Lock Haven or Brookville like a little pullover, like a fleece pullover to matches. And one of our administrators said to him one time, like, why don't you just get something with Commodore Perry or Lakeview? He goes, no, I like this.
Hey,
said it's comfortable.
He knows what he likes.
He goes, I've had it for like 30 years. I'm not getting something else.
Wow.
Dave Klepfer, the head coach at Brookville. Over at Punxsutawney is DJ Gold. Assistant coaches at Brookville are Mix Stormer, Evan DeLong, and Cody Wolf. Cody Wolf's the varsity official tonight, so he'll be the official on the mat for the varsity. Head coach DJ Gold at Punxsutawney. The assistant coach is Mark Miller. We talked about records too. Punxsutawney comes in at 6-9, Brookville at 11-1. Brookville picking up a lot of wins in some of those tournaments they were in as well. They beat Brashear, Youngsville, Sagertown, Greenville, and Sharpsville in the Sheets Kickoff Classic early in the season back on December 3rd.
Yeah, you look at some of the individual records, especially for Brookville. Not too impressive when you look at them, but on the surface. But you have to remember that they're wrestling in these big tournaments over the weekends. They're going up against some of the best wrestlers in the state, sometimes in multiple states. So sometimes you're going to take a little bit of hit to your record, but you're learning a lot more through those bouts than you would getting first period pins. So it's preparing them for the future.
And of course, Brookville comes on. You heard the crowd reaction. They're going to warm up a little bit. We'll get set to wrestle here momentarily. Punxsutawney already was out there to warm up. One thing I will say, though, their warm-up's a lot shorter than volleyball. Volleyball, they warm up for like 45 minutes, an hour, I don't know.
Yeah, volleyball warm-ups do tend to drag on a little bit. Wrestling is a little quicker. I think they give them 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. Punxsutawney already warmed up. Now Brookville's out on the mat.
And they're playing a good band, too, to come out to. I would always play Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart.
Music's important.
It certainly
Warm-up
is.
music's important. You want something that'll kind of get you juiced, and this is a good song for that.
That's right. I used to get upset with Bob Dunkel. Before we broadcast games, I like to listen to some good music, a lot of rock and roll. Bob always wants country. I don't know why. So here they go. They're warm. Coming to their sideline. We're going to get set to go here momentarily. Have some introductions, and I know I'll have the anthem coming up, too. We'll bring all that to you live here from Brookville High School. So we said a great crowd on hand tonight here in Brookville. Teams are all getting ready. They're standing. And we're just awaiting the beginning introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brookville High School for Raider Wrestling. Tonight, the Raiders welcome in the Chucks from Punxsutawney. Here at Brookville, we strive for a level of excellence in both academics and athletics. This level of excellence also extends to sportsmanship. We support your right to represent your team, but inappropriate language, racial comments, or intimidating actions towards officials, athletes, or coaches will not be tolerated. I'd like to congratulate our Raiders for their 4th place finish at the Midwinter Mayhem down in Indiana this past weekend. I'd like to invite everyone out this Saturday for the Ultimate Duels, best AA wrestling in the state, and that will start at 10 a.m. Saturday, the Ultimate Duels. This time, if everyone would please rise and jump into your caps for the playing of our national anthem. All right, let's see how they weighed in tonight. First from Punxsutawney Chucks at 107, Hunter Dobson and Nina Twig. And at 114 for the Raiders, Jared Popson. At 121 for the Chucks, Jordan Rutan. At 127, Nick Motter. And from Brookville, Owen Fleming and Cole Householder. At 139, Tony Sirianni and Brecken Celesti. At 145, Zeke Bennett, Bert Fleming. 152, Jared Meeks and Bryce Rowan, and from Brookville, Colton Griffin, and at 160, Koya Brown. 172, Joel Mahalik and Grant Miller, from Brookville, Easton Belfier. 189, Landon Marks and Gavin Hanna. 215, Austin Fisher and Aiden Schaefer, and from Brookville, Danny Drake. And at 285, Bailey Miller. Head coach for the Chucks is DJ Gold, assisted by Mark Miller. And head coach for the Raiders is Dave Klepfer. He's assisted by Mick.
All right, there we go, the introductions.
And tonight's official is Cody Wolf.
We're going to talk things over, and we'll see where they're going to start tonight. We're not sure yet. Haven't been instructed.
Yeah, according to the introductions here, it looks like Punxsy's going to have 4 forfeits. Brookville's going to have 2, and we're going to have a double forfeit at one weight class. So that's a 12-point swing that Brookville's going to get right off the bat. But sometimes they move people up and down. They might fill in one of those spots. We'll just have to see how it unfolds. That's the thing with wrestling. You can kind of go on the fly a little bit with your lineup. Looks like we're starting 107.
107. This will be the forfeit.
That's Dobson.
Dobson on for, he'll get the win.
So
6-0.
6-0 Punxsutawney, but that was one of the forfeits.
Popson and Rutan.
Well, looks like Dobson and Popson are going to be wrestling here at 114.
They said Popson and Rutan.
Oh, Rutan. Okay, gotcha.
So here we go. Very quick, right to it.
Oh, we are at 121. Okay.
So Popson's wrestling at 121 along with Rutan of Punxsutawney. And it looks like,
takedown.
yeah, Rutan gets that. Got him flipped for a second.
A nice recovery for Brookville to keep from getting put on the back.
Yeah, Popson underneath here now. Rutan looking for a hold.
Yeah, when you're on the bottom like that, this is kind of survival mode. This is where you want to try to make a move, get out of it somehow, or even if you try to maybe scoot, get yourself out of bounds.
Rutan still with the advantage here on top. Looks he leads here 12-0 with those forfeits. So Popson moved down to take on Rutan at 121. The forfeits came at 107 and 114.
Yeah, Twig got the forfeit at 114. Nina Twig for Punxsy.
Rutan with the hand hook there, not allowing Popson to get that hand to get an advantage here.
Well, those are the only 2 forfeits for Brookville on their sheet. So they kind of knew they were going to start in a 12-0 hole. But this match is not going well for Popson. He just can't get out from under. Rutan's doing a great job.
He's working to the sideline to try to get out Dawes, and that'll reset things. Good job by him.
He almost had a reversal there. He was starting to get leverage and starting to be able to kind of maybe even things out there, but he went out of bounds. Now he starts on the bottom, so He's got to either try to get an escape or a reversal.
Right back at it is Rutan on top. 10 seconds here in the period. Oh, and trying to flip him is Popson. Rutan maintains the advantage here. Popson tries to escape, but's not going to be able to do it. We end that first period. Nothing in favor of Rutan.
Well wrestled period by Rutan. He was pretty much in control that whole period. But in wrestling, all it takes is one mistake and it could change. So we'll see what happens here.
Popson's down, Rutan's on top. If you look up on the scoreboard, the score in green in the bottom is the score going on in the match. The team score is up top. We're in the second here with these two. Yeah, 10 almost got him flipped.
Almost.
He's working him.
Almost got the takedown.
Boy, tries to get him flipped, has him flipped. Now it's actually Popson with Rutan on his back. He's pushing, trying to get the pin, flips around, and now he's got the advantage.
It's 3 back points.
5-2 now, Popson.
That's what I was talking about. Rutan was in control of the first period, and now you see Popson taking the initiative here in the second period. Trying to, now another reversal.
And Rutan almost was able to get him. Now they're fighting toward that sideline.
It's a heck of a bout already. You got a couple guys getting reversals,
Does he get that leg hook?
Getting back points.
Yeah, a couple points there, 5-4. 6-5 now. Popson is on top, Rutan's on the bottom.
This is the technical part of wrestling where you're trying to use body leverage and it goes out of bounds. But this is where all that work in the room goes into, trying to get your hands in the right spot, your arms in the right spot, get that leverage, get them to go where you want them to go, which is not very easy.
So this time, it'll be Popson starting on top. 25 seconds.
Yeah, they put the score up wrong. I thought so. It's 7-4 for Popson. They put the back points on the wrong wrestler. Now they're talking about it. I think they're both confused on who got the back
figure
points.
it out. Yeah.
But I think that's right. I thought Popson was the one who got the either a reversal or some back points in that sequence.
All right, here we go. Popson on top. Rutan on the bottom. The time. Now Rutan on top. And gets a couple. 7-6. It's close. 16 seconds.
Just back and forth match. This is a great way to start.
Popson trying to escape. Now he'll reverse. Gets the leg.
He's trying to spin around to get the takedown, but not enough time.
7-6. We go to the third.
Man, pretty good start here
to
this match. These guys are going at it back and forth. That second period, it looked like both of them were in trouble at certain points. A couple of times almost got caught, almost got pinned. In position to get pinned. So we'll see what this third has in store for us now.
Popson on top, Rutan on the bottom. Rutan trying to spin him around. Popson trying to turn him. Look at Popson pushing there, pushing.
He's got to be careful not to get too far over on his weight because he can get flipped pretty easy.
And his arm hooked in there. The official wisely, too, blows the whistle.
Yeah, it was a dangerous situation. Sometimes they'll stop and reset.
Popson again on top, minute 40 to go. 7-6. Popson leads by 1. Popson trying to turn Rutan. Can try to reverse there, but Popson keeps him under control.
Yeah, this time of the third period, this is when your endurance really starts to pay off. Oh,
Popson's got him turned.
Okay.
Trying to get his shoulders down, and now great job by Rutan to get out of that. He kicked out of it.
He gets 3 back points, gives him a 10-6 lead.
Spins him around, now Rutan's on top.
That's how quick it can happen. He made a mistake there, and now Rutan's trying to take advantage, but he needs to make up a lot of points in a short period of time.
43 seconds.
Now if you're Popson, you're just, okay, I'm just in survival mode now. He probably has an idea he has a lead. Okay, that was a stalemate, so they're going to reset.
Popson's like, they didn't want to.
Now Rutan's got to try to escape here. He's got to escape quick or get a reversal quick.
Oh, Popson tried to turn him, has him up.
He's 2 back points.
12-6 now.
Now he's almost got caught. Popson almost got caught, so he gives up 2 points.
Rutan on top now, down by 4, 15 seconds. Rutan trying to get that leg in there to get him turned. 7 seconds.
It's the longest 8, 9, 10 seconds for a wrestler right here. He's going to survive.
Yeah.
Popson survives.
Yeah, Popson win that 12-8 over Rutan. That was a 121.
That was a fantastic bout to start with. Both wrestlers back and forth. Both of them almost got caught by the other.
12-3 now as Brookville picks up 3 points. 127. We have Motter and we
Motter and Fleming.
Motter and Fleming go out of here. We're at 127.
Motter and Fleming.
We got a takedown for Fleming.
Fleming tries to get him turned quickly. He has those shoulders. He's got it. He's got the pin. Fleming with the pin for Brookville.
24-second pin.
(12-9). Brookville right back at it. 139.
Householder.
Some of these bouts can go very quickly, and that one was one of them. 24-second pin. He just got him quick, got him under control quick, got him on the shoulders, and nothing you can do if you're Motter at that point.
Sariani gets the forfeit. I believe we go to 145.
Yeah, it should be Burke Fleming versus Zeke Bennett. Zeke Bennett, of course, the running back at Punxsutawney. He had a great year this year.
Going right at it right away here. Trying to find an advantage. Diving in toward the leg.
And a takedown.
Fleming. 10-8 on the season. Find a little bit of an advantage here. So he's tied up here at the center. And Bennett. Still a stalemate so far. 2 points though for Fleming.
Fleming is in pretty good control right now. Well, Bennett, though, trying to get up. He almost got the escape.
Yeah, Bennett. Fleming has that hold on that ankle there and stopped that pretty quickly.
There was a split second there where Bennett had a chance, but he couldn't escape. Good job by Fleming, though, to keep him under control.
Bennett trying to get to that position where he can make a stand, but Fleming keeps pushing him back down. 38 seconds here in this first period. Fleming's been in control.
This is another one of those cool sports where the coaches are right on top of the action. And they're coaching through the whole bout. Every minute of that bout, they're telling him, okay, grab his ankle, grab
Trying
his
to
arm.
turn him. He's got 13 seconds. Trying to get the shoulder down is Fleming. Not there yet. The official right on top of it. 1 second. And Fleming unable to do it. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was close.
Bennett was able to, Bennett was able to survive. Like I said, earlier, sometimes at that point it's all about survival, trying to save some points for your team. You get a pin, that's 6 points for Brookville. If you survive, lose the decision, you